Testing, testing, testing. Welcome to the Crypto Boss Angel channel, the best channel in the crypto markets and the crypto space. So we'll start out the day by looking at the Fear and Greed Index, and then we'll go from there. If you guys have requests for altcoins, we'll look at that after we look at the Fear and Greed Index and at Bitcoin. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the likes, hit the follow button, and subscribe. If you guys are watching YouTube, we have a Telegram group. Check that out. Link to join is in the description below, and it's on my TikTok bio page. It is free to join, so no reason you shouldn't be in there. Right now, the crypto Fear and Greed market is at 64, so we are still in greed. I'm surprised that's still I'm surprised we're still in greed, to be honest with you, but that's where we are. Let me go over to the Bitcoin chart, and then we'll start on the weekly time frame and work our way down. Since I went live last, we have closed another weekly candle on Bitcoin, and now Bitcoin is sitting at 13 on the stock RSI, so we are oversold again, which is a good sign for the crypto market. So right now, you can see that we made a higher low on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. If we look at the three-day still has momentum going to the upside. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see it better. I had this as a symmetrical triangle. You kind of broke to the downside for now. Now retesting it. It could still be bearish. So I'm just going to delete it. But that is kind of what I'm looking at right now. Daily chart, I think, for Bitcoin is in a downtrend. It already topped out. That's a lower high on the daily, so I'm not liking what I'm seeing for Bitcoin on the daily, but the 4-hour time frame looks okay. I would expect us to come revisit the support here at 42,359 at least one more time. If you don't hold that, I'm looking for 41,316 on Bitcoin. So that's kind of the local targets to the downside. If you do break out to the upside, you're looking next at 43,670 and then 43,900. But overall, the 3-day and the weekly look good for Bitcoin. The daily does not look good. So really, I am expecting a little more downside. But if we do go lower, I don't see us going below 38.5. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if we just come down to like this next support in the low 40s, and then the daily resets, and then we get a move back up. I don't really see us making a massive move up. Or down, I should say. So that's kind of where I'm at. Short term, I'm more bearish than bullish, but mid-term and long-term, I'm very bullish on the crypto market. So I kind of see it's coming down to the low 40s and then getting a bounce coming into next week. So someone asked me about BNB. Before I get into that, I am in a short on Pepe coin. I don't know how long this is going to last. I got in at 91. That's where my stop is, and it's at 894 right now. So we'll kind of see what happens. On that. Also, I'm watching Link on the 6-hour time frame. Hold on, let me zoom out. So I'm watching Link right now on the 6-hour time frame for a breakout to the upside. Measure move is $27, so just short of that. I'd probably take profits around 26 just to be safe, or maybe, before 27 for sure. But that's what I'm charting right now for Link. It's already starting to kind of break out. And if you get above $20, there's really no resistance until you hit 27. So that's kind of really, it's $20 on Link is psychological resistance. If you break $20, I do see Link booming to 27, and I'm trying to get in on like a 20x leverage trade on this, but I keep getting stopped out, and you have to have a very tight stop loss when you're doing 20x leverage. So getting that entry without getting stopped out is pretty hard, but it is trying to make the move up on the 6-hour chart. 6-hour chart is about to be oversold again. If we look at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart is already, you got 3 more hours left in this candle, and 4-hour chart doesn't look great, but the 1-hour chart is making a higher low. I like that. The 2-hour chart is also making a higher low. If you really think about it, it looks good to me overall, longer term. Short term, there could be a little downside left. That's why it's so hard to find the right entry. The daily looks cooked. The 3-day looks cooked. So that's another warning sign to be very cautious. But then you go to the weekly chart for Chainlink, and it looks like it wants to boom to the upside. So I don't know. Are we going to get the follow through with the daily and 3-day being pinned? I mean, if you could get a quick bump up to $27 and then you get the correction, that's what I would like to see happen. So I'm still thinking this trade could play out. I'm still trying to get that entry. It's kind of been flirting with low 19, with the $19 range all day long. It's kind of bugging me out. But if I look at the 1 hour, it looks like it's ready to rip. But now you got the 15-minute being overbought on Chainlink. I don't like that. And that's a lower high. So, but then you go down to the 10-minute. Again, nothing there. The 7-minute looks okay to me. That's a higher low. But now you need to see if the 15 can make a higher low. If the 15 makes a higher low, I'll put a position in and have a stop loss below here. So we'll see what happens. But that's what Chainlink is one I'm watching. BNB, let's go look at BNB next. I'm gonna use the MEXC chart if I can. Yep. Appreciate if you hit the likes if you guys want me to look at these coins. Let me see if we also are live on YouTube, so go check us out on YouTube as well. We got 1 like over there. So let me see if there's any requests for coins, and I'll look at your altcoins if you guys want me to, as long as you hit the likes. That's all I ask. So I don't see any requests right now. We see BNB and SCI, but I don't see any follow through on the likes. So anyways, that's kind of what I'm looking at in the crypto markets. So I think come next time I'll be live on Bitcoin. I believe that Bitcoin will be below 42,000 come Saturday. I hope I'm wrong, but I think it would obviously help the Chainlink trade if Bitcoin boomed. If Bitcoin could stay above 42K, especially above 43K, I think the Chainlink trade would be booming now. And now it's correcting to the downside. I did also see this on Chainlink, a kind of a left shoulder, a head, and then a right shoulder. That's another reason I got out my trade at break even. So it's just not playing very nice to me. It's kind of just choppy on this Monday, which really sucks. I mean, yeah, there's volatility, but I want it to just go up or down, and I want it to go in one direction affirmatively, not just chopping the... I mean, it's been chopping between $8.75 and basically $9.25 the last 4 hours, and I want to make a bigger move up or down, and it's just kind of been struggling to do that. So we'll see what happens, but that's a lower high, that's a lower low, and now you got a lower high, higher low. I mean, technically that's a higher high on the 15th, so... Or I'm sorry, this is a 2-minute. Never mind. So we'll see what happens. It just doesn't look very promising right now, though. And now you're about to break this last local low here at 1906. So now really you could enter a short because the 50-minute time frame is still overbought on Chainlink. So really, if I wanted to, I could take a short on this. Should I take a short on this is the better question. But Chainlink does not look good to me on the super short-term time frames. And Bitcoin, let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't look good to me either on the 15-minute time frame. So we'll see what happens. That's a lower high also on Bitcoin. So if you guys have any requests for altcoins, let me know, and I will look at them. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at right now in the market. I'm probably considering a short now on Chainlink based on what I'm seeing in the market. But it's just hard to say. It's not being very definitive, and that's really, that makes it hard. So with that being said, guys, that's all I got, unless you guys have some requests for altcoins. Otherwise, I'll be back here Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Time. But that is kind of what I'm looking at right now for Chainlink. The 1-minute time frame would tell you to short this right now, so I don't know. Should I? I might short. I might have to short. I might have to short this right now. All right, I think I'm gonna short Chainlink right now, based on what I'm seeing. So let me enter my trade. I'm gonna just do this on my phone really quick. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna have my stop loss at $19 and I guess 25 cents for now, but that's a really steep stop. But that's what we're gonna do. One of these trades has to play out, guys. This is getting kind of crazy. It's been a bad last few days of trading for me. It's just kind of annoying, to be honest with you. So, but that is a head and shoulders pattern on the 2-minute time frame as far as I'm concerned. So really, to me, that's bearish. So, and I believe you measure it like this from your last local high to your last local low, and then you get it from the neckline, which I would say is right here. So I believe I'm going to actually, at this point, I'm getting fed up with this chop. I'm going to be doing some scalping because I'm tired of trying to, if it's going to go any, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to take profit $18.97, but that's only like, that'd only be $13 profit. Okay, that would be $60 profit if that plays out. That's... I gotta have a tighter stop than 1925 though. I got into this at 1909. This is already not doing what I want it to do. Good God. I mean, it's just been bad. Boy. I don't even know where I'd put my stop. I want to do a right here, but then the trade's not even worth it. I lose more than I would gain if it hits. It just doesn't look good. I'm also, yeah, it just doesn't look very juicy to me right now. So I don't know. I don't know what the market has been crushed to me lately. I don't know, man. It probably should already be out of the trade, to be honest with you. Wow, this is bad. I'm out of the trade. That's just ugly. Ugly price action. I don't know. Also did way more leverage than I wanted to do. That didn't help the situation. So anyways, if there's no other requests, I'm going to end the stream. And I'll be back live Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe and have a great week. Hey.
Andrew, I got a weird thing.